It's appropriate that in Dubai recently we've had some heavy rain, because that leads me to this part of the week. It's raining aces, and boy, have you guys been busy out there. In fact, so busy, this is just part one of It's Raining Aces. You guys don't cease to amaze me. You just tear up the Blitz battlefield and get mastery after mastery. So this is the part of the week that I really look forward to, because it's where I get to show your amazing skills to everybody else out there in the ACES gallery of the week. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Fujit's Blitz. And yes, it's raining aces again. This is week one in December, and this is part one. And I don't need to give any more intros. So, first off, we have a very good friend of mine, Chairman Mapug of AFK Clan, rolling out in the Conqueror, the British Tier 9 Heavy. Now, this is actually a really, really fantastic tank. A lot of people struggle in it. I've struggled in it on occasion, but it's a really good tank to roll out in once you know its quirks. It's got a fantastic gun. It's got pretty decent armor, pretty good mobility, and a fast reload. Oh, there's a T-54. Mapug puts one into his side. And I bet he gets quite a few thumbs down in the military honours at the end of the game, because for inactivity. Yeah, he wasn't inactive, he just got lit up and wasted by all and sundry. I mean, poor T-54. It's a shame, but this is the way Blitz rolls on occasion. You know, you come around a hill and the entire red team is there. He clearly spotted most of them up and got wasted for his troubles. Chairman Mapug has now been spotted, and somebody's taken a shot into the sand dune right in front of him. Very interesting indeed. No doubt it's that T11 over there. Now, the British tanks have got really good gun depression, and if Chairman Mapug can just get it around a little bit, then he will get shots into that T11 quite easily. Oh, and there we go. So what can he do? Can he stick one in the front? Yes, he can. One of the downsides to the British tanks is their penetration, their damage isn't exactly massive. But Chairman Mapug has already done 1,135 and he's taken out a kill. That ain't bad in this tank. That's a really good roll. And he's going to use this sand dune to maximize the advantage that he's got, namely hold down gun depression. Because the turret on this thing is pretty bouncy if you've got it in the right place. There's the Grilly 15 over there. Unfortunately, he's about to be swamped by virtually two medium tanks, the Leo 1 and the E50. So he's not long for this game, I wouldn't have thought. And there goes the Leo, and Mapug, yeah, he gets a nice 482 in there. He's now done 1,600, and he's not going to move that far from this position. Why does he need to? There's an E100, stick 379 into the side of you, thank you very much. And this is why I like the Conqueror. I mean, look at this reload. This reload is fantastic. Okay, Mapug has already pressed the adrenaline, but even without the adrenaline, the reload on the British tanks isn't as bad as people seem to make out. Can he get anything else into the E11 in the E100? Yes, he can, and he can track him just for good measure. That should allow the Leo 1 to put some shots in if he can. Oh, Mapug, oh, and look at that, right into the sand dune. He's in a really good spot. It's very difficult to get shots onto this Conqueror from the position where the red team is in. They're all over on the other side, and Chairman Mapug has almost got free reign to put shots in on them, into farm damage. Unfortunately, the E100's now dropped. Oh, no, he's back up again. Anything else into him, Chairman Mapug? Get that lower glaciers plate if you can. And he can! I mean, that's a fantastic shot. I mean, that E100 is probably absolutely fuming. So now Chairman Mapug's going to turn around a little bit. There's a VK45B and a T57 Heavy, giving the Death Star a bit of a hard time. Can he do anything here? There's the VK. Yes, he can. He can get another 383 roll into the side of the VK. He's trying to use HE. VK just drops behind the building. Death Star has now gone. It's 3 against 3. But Gemma Pug, he's done 3,161 damage. He's bounced nothing because nobody's actually hit him yet. And he's still got his full hit points. This is a fantastic roll. He's got 1 kill, but boy, has he been a bit of a pain in the proverbial backside on this game. And don't forget, this is effectively a tier 10, and he's in a tier 9. So he's doing well to hold his own against these monsters in tier 10 here. Unfortunately, that one bounced. Somebody else is going to probably take the T57 heavy out now. Yes, they are. The VK's gone as well, so it's just the E100 left. People are getting pretty annoyed, saying kill the E100. It's a bit naughty that the Grilly has told everybody where the E100 is. That's a bit unfair and unsporting. I mean, it's not like the E100 has not done anything. He's killed a tank, and he's been put. I mean, that's just. I don't agree with that. Unfortunately, I don't have the software to remove the name, but I don't agree that you should be telling the enemy where your opponent is, especially when it's 1-on-3 and you're in an E100. Pretty good shot there by the E100. Obviously sets fire to Gemma Pug's engine. Bit of a shame that's where he loses a load of hit points. But look at this. I mean, Gemma Pug is just doing his best. He knows he's on a better reload. Okay, another 600 straight into him. Can he get anything else into this E100? Yes, he can. Another 400, down to 10 hit points. It's pretty much game over here, and it really is. 4,029 damage. 1 kill. But boy, was he effective and efficient in that game. And obviously, it's no surprise. He gets a well-deserved mastery and a shed load of other medals. Top of the team, he clearly held everything there. And I'd like to thank Gemma Pug of AFK for sharing that replay with us. It just goes to show that there are some fantastic skills out there, guys. Next up, we've got another good friend of mine who regularly sends videos in, and this is Major Easy of BTSV, rolling out in the Tiger 2, the German Tier 8 Heavy. Again, he's on the EU server, and wow, I mean, I love this tank. The Tiger 2 is fantastic. I did a recent review on it, explaining that it's a shame because this tank to me is a disappointment in the game itself, because this tank was formidable in real life. I mean, the Allies hated it. They were absolutely petrified of it. Yet in the game, the armor's a bit meh. It's not as formidable as it should be, in my opinion. That does not, however, mean I don't like the tank. I absolutely love this tank. I think it's fantastic. It's got everything. It's got good maneuverability for its size and for the fact that it's a heavy. It's got a great gun. The reload is pretty good. The only thing that lets it down is that the armor is pretty weird. But other than that, it's a fantastic tank. It really is. And as you see here, Major Easy is going to try and give this E75 a bit of a hard time. Alas, come on, E75, stick yourself out. And there we go. Major Easy manages to get a shot right into the back of the engine. Now, let's not forget, Major Easy is, by all accounts, the low-tier tank in this game on his team. So it should be a bit of a struggle, but he's not struggling at all. I mean, he's so far done 624 damage. He's been giving this E75 a really hard time, and that's a tier above him. Don't forget, the E75 is the tank that apparently is the next tank in the line from the Tiger 2. So, you know, he's doing well here. He's taking out its bigger brother, effectively. Sticks another high roll into the E75. He's now done just shy of 1,000 damage. He's already capped A. Now he's going to cap B. This is a good roll. And there's the T28 just hanging around. Get easy shots into the side of that T28. Not a problem for Major Easy. T28 is still there. T44 is presenting himself. Oh, what a shame. That was a bounce. And that looked like it should never have been a bounce. Oh, the E75 is still in Major Easy's sights. Can he finally get rid of him? Of course he can. And there we go. 1,337 damage. E75 gone. Higher tier destroyed. Great rollout. Oh, there's what's a massive bounce of 400 from the T28. The T28 is probably slightly going, what? How? Hey, what? Tiger 2 comes around. Unfortunately, Major Easy manages to put one into the side of him. Now he's done 1,600 damage. Tiger 2 still coming. He's not going to be much longer for this game, and he's back in the garage. So, Major Easy rolling out here. I mean, look at this. T28 is going to roll around the corner. He can stick one right into the Glacius plate, and he does for 279. Now he's just shy of 2,000. He's got 2 kills. His sights must be firmly thinking, because he's got 1,300, well, almost 1,400 hit points left. So he must be thinking he can really clear up it. Great engine fire, and he goes. Major Easy gets 2,523 damage. Now, after all, setting the T28 on fire is really good. Can he finish off the T44? Oh, somebody else gets there first. 3 kills, 2,523 damage, 2 caps. That is a fantastic game. Well-deserved mastery, load of ribbons, top tank. He was, don't forget, the bottom tier tank there. Great game, and I'd really like to thank Major Easy of BTSV for sharing that replay with us. I'm sure there's a lot of people watching that and wanting to go out on the Tiger 2 to beat that score. Next, we have a very good friend of mine again, Harrier77 of NX6, a regular to my channel, rolling out in the Jagdpanzer 4 Tier 6 German TD. Again, this is a fantastic tank. It really is. The profile on this thing is spectacular. It is unbelievably low. It's got great armor. Truly it has. A lot of people don't think so, but it has. You stick this in the right position, it's pretty difficult to pen. It's got a fantastic gun. It's not Leopard 1 laser guided, but it almost is. It's got pretty good pen because it's a TD, and it's got an amazing turn of speed. I mean, look at this. He's got almost 45 kilometers out of it. I mean, almost 50 now. The speed on this thing is brilliant. Watch this pop up. There's a KV2. Let's just stick some, red hot AP. The reload time. He's dropped the adrenaline and he's dropped everything else. He's having a great time here. He can probably take this KV2 out pretty simply. Down to a 2-shot. Now he's down to a 1-shot. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Bounces the Wolverine. Nice. Getting to put shots on Wolverine now. Wolverine hasn't got a chance. Even that's a tier 5 tank, don't forget. These are tier lower than the Jagdpanther 4, but there he goes. He's out for the count and back in the garage. 2 kills. Very short space of time. 1,200 damage. Bounces 320. Okay, he's down to 334 hit points. Not a problem. There's a Scavvy on the cap, presenting his side straight to Harrier77. It's all over, back to the garage. Thank you, Scavenger. Didn't present any problem there whatsoever for Harrier77. Panzer IV Anko SP. SP standing for self-propelled, I believe. Well, he's pretty much encircled by all and sundry. There's a Scavenger, there's a KV, there's a BDR, and now there's a Jagdpanzer 4. He's going to cap this. The Anko's going to stick his nose out, and goodbye, Anko. Kill number 4. Wow, 2 tanks left. Now he's capping. So we've got 2 kills, 1,729 damage, bounce 320, taken a cap, 2 tanks left. There's the Churchill and the KV1. Both pretty tough targets to penetrate at the best of times. But look at this. Put yourself in a great position. Oh, where did that show? Went into the middle of nowhere, that shot. Like I said, pretty difficult to pen at the best of times. Still not penned him. That's bounce number 2. What about now? Bounce number 3. What about now? It's like watching a guy bounce a squash ball off a squash court. It's just big ball of rubber for the poor old Jagdpanther 4. So Harrier77 is going to do the next best thing. He's going to get up close and personal. There's only 1 tank left. It's the Churchill. Can he get a pen? Yeah, now he can, because there's the sides. There we go. Now you can pen. Drop the adrenaline again. It's just free reign. I don't know if the Churchill's doing. He's clearly not in the mood to move. Kill number 5. 235 damage. What a rollout that was. Well deserved mastery and a shed load of other medals. 2,235, carried the team completely, 5 kills. What a great game. And I'd like to thank my good friend Harrier77 of NX6 for sharing that. And the last game. Well, this is a good friend of mine, Raid Schnitzel, used to be Super Konid Schnitzel of the Clan Raid. Yes, that's right, everybody. Raid, the recent winners of the Blitz Twister Cup for 2018. So I'm sure you'll join me in all wishing them a hearty and well-deserved congratulations for bringing the Twister Cup to the EU. It was a thoroughly deserved win, and the guys really played their hearts out. Anyway, this is my friend, previously Super Schnitzel Koenig, who is now Raid Schnitzel, going out in the VK 100-01P, a really nice tank. A lot of people don't like it. They think it's OP. It's not, to be fair. It's a formidable tank, but the reload times and its penetration and the amount of damage it dishes out makes it less than OP. You're going to struggle to pen it. And as you can see here, Raid Schnitzel takes not that long to get rid of that poor old Tiger P. Really not much of a competition for this tank. Now, Raid Schnitzel here has got the larger of the 2 guns loaded, which is why he's got a 14.3 second reload. But he's also got the potential to dish out 460 and alpha on those AP rounds, and as you see there, he's just knocked out 490 into that poor old T54 lightweight. This has had a lot of complaints recently, this tank. A lot of people keep saying it's OP, it's broken, it's this and that. I don't think it is. If anything, I think the reload is slightly too long for the amount of damage that you dish out. But as I said in the review video when it first came out, if you actually lowered this reload, then quite possibly it would be OP, because the amount of damage this can dish out and the amount of damage it will block is obscene, realistically. I mean, if this thing had a 10-second reload, it would decimate this tier. So it's not broken and it's not OP, it's just got great armor, and if you stick it in the right position, you will bounce everything until the cows come home. There's a 30. As you see there, struggling to penetrate the Ferdinand on that lower Glacius. The penetration values on the rounds on this tank aren't the greatest, to be fair. You won't always pen, but then again, it's fair because not everybody's going to be able to pen you because you've got really trolly armor, and that's why it's not broken, because the gun on this isn't the best gun in the world. It's not the fastest reload. It's not the highest. Oh, and finally gets into the lower Glacius plate, and the third is gone. And look at this, bounce 400 there from the T34 Independence. There's an IS-6 coming round. Oh, it's all looking, and there's a T69 over there. Now, the IS-6 would be looking to put shots into this poor old VK, and Raid Schnitzel knows that. So he's going to try and angle his tank away, like you should do, because now he's presenting a really, I think, look at that, another bounce. He's bounced 800, sticks of 400 into the IS-6. IS-6 is really down, out for the count now. It's one shot, most definitely. Let's ram him a little bit. Oh, only gets 24. Funky harm on the IS-6, I like that. Nice camo. So what can Raid Schnitzel do here? He's now in a brawl. What's going to happen? Oh, he's still trying to maneuver. He's still trying to put that profile down. He didn't block that one because he was flat out. You know, it's penetrable on the sides, but he finally wastes the IS-6. So, 2 against 2. There's a T34 Independent and a T69. Unfortunately, Raid Schnitzel's teammate in the Tankenstein is only down to 16 hit points. So I don't think he's long for this game, to be perfectly frank. Not with the 2 tanks that are still out there. The T34 Independence is still on pretty much full HP. And he's gone, leaving Raid Schnitzel on his own. T34 Independence gets a massive roll into Raid Schnitzel's nose, but Raid Schnitzel manages to get a 500 roll into the 34. So he drops the adrenaline and he's really hoping to get that reload in time, which he does. Sticks in a 463 into the 34, bounces 400. Now he's got the T69 coming up behind, who's bouncing as well. He's bouncing left, right and centre. I think he's just bounced 1200 damage in those last 3 shots alone. Now he finally gets rid of the 34 independents. It's just the VK and the 69 left. Now, the 69 is on a massively long reload because he's on the autoloader. He tries to ram, comes off worse. It's all over. 2,100 bounces, 4,252 in damage. That is a fantastic game and a well-deserved mastery. And as you see there, thoroughly carried that team. And I'd like to thank Raid Schnitzel for sharing that replay with us. I'm sure we will all learn a lot from watching how Raid Schnitzel plays that tank. Thoroughly deserved mastery, as I said. And I'd like to once again congratulate the entire Raid clan for their recent success in the Blitz Twister Cup for 2018. Well done, Raid. You really deserve that win. Guys, I'm going to leave you with Raid Schnitzel fending off 2 tanks when he's only got 265 hit points, because that's just awesome. I'd also like to give a massive thanks to all those who sent their replays in, which is Chem Pug, Major Easy, Harrier77 and Raid Schnitzel. Guys, I'm sure if you watch these videos, there's a lot of tips we can take away from them. If, as I say always, you want your replays shown on my channel, by all means email me at fujitsblitz@gmail.com. You will always get your replays played. May not be immediately, but they will get round eventually. Trust me on that. Everybody gets their replays played eventually, no matter who they are. Guys, it's been a pleasure watching how these guys got these aces and using the skills on these tanks. It really has been. Stay tuned for part 2. That's coming up shortly. Not today, unfortunately, but very soon. Again, I'd like to a big hand to all those who shared their replays, because without them, this channel would not exist. So thanks again, guys. And with that, I will say my usual, stay safe out there, have fun on the battlefield, and happy tanking, because that's what it's all about, guys. Fun and happiness. Hey, I've been Fuji and you've been great. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I'd love if you would press subscribe. Who knows, we can do some more. By all means, drop me comments, tell me what can be improved, and tell me what you'd like to see. I really love to know. Anyway, until the next time, guys, happy tanking.